Chair Cahill, and esteemed members of the committee. Everybody hates mosquitoes, right? I think we can all agree. But the question is, what's the best role for state government? S445, which is an act establishing an ecologically based mosquito management program in the Commonwealth to protect public health, a bill I filed, and I'm grateful for the partnership of Representative Lenatra, suggests that government should create an effective, efficient, environmentally sound public health response. We need to update our mosquito control law. The current law was enacted in 1918. In 2020, responding to a pretty significant call for change, the legislature passed a temporary bill which made some improvements but largely retained some outdated approach to mosquito control. And it's important to note that this was temporary, a temporary law that expired at the end of last year. So now we're back to the old law, the 1918 old law. And it's bug time, right? Once again, as we approach mosquito season this summer, cities and towns are asking to give for us to give them the tools to protect the environment, their residents, and public health. And we have a way forward, thanks to the task force that was in the 2020 law that included state officials, experts in all fields, and key stakeholders. The task force met from August 2020 to March 2022 and recommended a complete overhaul of our antiquated mosquito laws. And the bill draws on the recommendations, framed in the light of best practices to protect the broader environment and human health. The fact is, our current law from over 100 years ago does not reflect today's science-based understanding of how to conduct mosquito control and fails completely to consider public health concerns and the environmental impact. The bill before the committee, which is the first time it's filed, and I appreciate your consideration, would modernize our law and replace our outdated and expensive mosquito management system with one that is more effective, affordable, transparent, ecologically responsible, and scientifically based. First, the bill prohibits aerial spraying of any mosquito pesticide. Aerial spraying is hazardous to humans, fish, bees, other pollinators, and it isn't effective at controlling mosquitoes. If we aerial spray, we have failed. Additionally, the bill would ban pesticides containing PFAS compounds. Now, we all know about PFAS, and we shouldn't be spraying it anywhere, as it happened in 2020 and before, when aerial spray was tainted by PFAS-laden barrels in which it was contained. The bill provides flexibility for municipalities to work together, right? So regional approach to mosquito management as districts, and it allows I'll wrap up, I promise, thanks. Allows residents and municipalities to opt out of ground-based pesticide spraying altogether. And so the localities would be given the tools they need to do education, to do eradication at a very, very earlier stage in terms of larvae. And then there would be a no spray list, which would be available for beekeepers and organic farmers and others who choose no spraying whatsoever. I'll send in written remarks respectful of your time, but I know it's a new bill and I know it's going to take consideration. Count me in, and I think you're going to hear from a lot of folks today who really want to be part of this 21st century mosquito plan. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Senator. Any questions to the committee? Seeing none, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Representative Arena DeRosa.